on paradise and temporarily serve in the core of light and life, but such a tremendous course of ascendant training and such lengthy universe discipline must be designed to qualify them for even greater tests of trust and more sublime services of responsibility. Notwithstanding that these ascendant mortals have attained paradise, have been mustered into the core of the finality, and have been sent back in large numbers to participate in the conduct of local universes and to assist in the administration of super-universe affairs, in the face of even this apparent destiny, there remains the significant fact that they are of record as only sixth-stage spirits. There undoubtedly remains one more step in the career of the mortal core of the finality. We do not know the nature of that step, but we have taken cognizance of, and here call attention to, 3 facts. 1. We know from the records that mortals are spirits of the first order during their sojourn in the minor sectors, and that they advance to the second order when translated to the major sectors, and to the third when they go forward to the central training worlds of the super-universe. Mortals become quartan or graduate spirits after reaching the 6th circle of Avona, and become spirits of the 5th order when they find the Universal Father. They subsequently attain the 6th stage of spirit existence upon taking the oath that musters them forever into the eternity assignment of the core of the mortal finality. We observe that spirit classification or designation has been determined by actual advancement from one realm of universe service to another realm of universe service, or from one universe to another universe, and we surmise that the bestowal of 7th spirit classification upon the mortal core of the finality will be simultaneous with their advancement to eternal assignment for service on hitherto unrecorded and unrevealed spheres, and concomitant with their attainment of God the Supreme. But aside from these bold conjectures, we really know no more about all this than you do. Our knowledge of the mortal career does not go beyond present paradise destiny. 2. The mortal finalators have fully complied with the injunction of the ages, "Be you perfect." They have ascended the universal path of mortal attainment, they have found God, and they have been duly inducted into the core of the finality. Such beings have attained the present limit of spirit progression, but not finality of ultimate spirit status. They have achieved the present limit of creature perfection, but not finality of creature service. They have experienced the fullness of deity worship, but not finality of experiential deity attainment. 3. The glorified mortals of the paradise core of finality are ascendant beings in possession of experiential knowledge of every step of the actuality and philosophy of the fullest possible life of intelligent existence, while during the ages of this ascent from the lowest material worlds to the spiritual heights of paradise, these surviving creatures have been trained to the limits of their capacity respecting every detail of every divine principle of the just and efficient, as well as merciful and patient, administration of all the universal creation of time and space. We deem that human beings are entitled to share our opinions, and that you are free to conjecture with us respecting the mystery of the ultimate destiny of the paradise core of finality. It seems evident to us that the present assignments of the perfected evolutionary creatures partake of the nature of postgraduate courses in universe understanding and super-universe administration, and we all ask, why should the gods be so concerned in so thoroughly training surviving mortals in the technique of universe management? 4. Adopted Seraphim. Many of the faithful seraphic guardians of mortals are permitted to go through the ascendant career with their human wards, and many of these guardian angels, after becoming father-fused, join their subjects in taking the finalator oath of eternity and forever accept the destiny of their mortal associates. Angels who pass through the ascending experience of mortal beings may share the destiny of human nature. They may equally and eternally be mustered into this core of the finality. Large numbers of the adopted and glorified seraphim are attached to the various non-mortal finalator core. 5. Glorified material suns. There is provision in the universes of time and space whereby the Adamic citizens of the local systems, when long delayed in receiving planetary assignment, may initiate a petition for release from permanent citizenship status, and if granted, they join the ascending pilgrims on the universe capitals and thence proceed onward to paradise and the core of the finality. When an advanced evolutionary world attains the later eras of the Age of Light and Life, the material sons, the planetary Adam and Eve, may elect to humanize, receive adjusters, and embark upon the evolutionary course of universe ascent leading to the core of mortal finaliters. Certain of these material sons have partially failed or technically defaulted in their mission as biologic accelerators, as Adam did on Urantia, and then are they compelled to take the natural course of the peoples of the realm, receive adjusters, pass through death, and progress by faith through the ascendant regime, subsequently attaining paradise and the core of the finality. These material sons are not to be found in many finaliter companies. Their presence lends great potential to the possibilities of high service for such a group, and they are invariably chosen as its leaders. If both of the Edenic pair are attached to the same group, they are usually permitted to function jointly, as one personality. Such ascendant pairs are far more successful in the adventure of trinitizing than are the ascendant mortals. 6. Glorified midway creatures. On many planets, the midway creatures are produced in large numbers, but they seldom tarry on their native world subsequent to its being settled in light and life. Then, or soon thereafter, they are released from permanent citizenship status and start on the ascension to paradise, passing through the Urantia worlds, the superuniverse, and Havona in company with the mortals of time and space. The midway creatures from various universes differ greatly in origin and nature, but they are all destined to one or another of the paradise finality core. The secondary midwayers are all eventually adjuster-fused and are mustered into the mortal core. Many finaliter companies have one of these glorified beings in their group. 7. The Evangels of Light. At the present time, every finaliter company numbers 999 personalities of oath status, permanent members. The vacant place is occupied by the chief of attached Evangels of Light assigned on any single mission, but these beings are only transient members of the core. Any celestial personality assigned to the service of any finaliter core is denominated an Evangel of Light. These beings do not take the finaliter oath, and though subject to the core organization, they are not of permanent attachment. This group may embrace solitary messengers, supernaphim, seconaphim, paradise citizens, or their trinitized offspring, any being required in the prosecution of a transient finaliter assignment. Whether or not the core is to have these beings attached to the eternal mission, we do not know. At the conclusion of attachment, these Evangels of Light resume their former status. As the mortal core of the finality is at present constituted, there are just 6 classes of permanent members. The finaliters, as might be expected, engage in much speculation as to the identity of their future comrades, but there is little agreement among them. We of Uversa often conjecture respecting the identity of the 7th group of finaliters. We entertain many ideas embracing possible assignment of some of the accumulating core of the numerous trinitized groups on Paradise, Vice Jarrington, and the inner Havona circuit. It is even conjectured that the core of the finality may be permitted to trinitize many of their assistants in the work of universe administration, in the event they are destined to the service of the universes now in the making. One of us holds the opinion that this vacant place in the core will be filled by some type of being of origin in the new universe of their future service. The other inclines to the belief that this place will be occupied by some type of paradise personality not yet created, eventuated, or trinitized. But we will most likely await the entrance of the finaliters upon their 7th stage of spirit attainment before we really know. 8. The Transcendentalers. Part of the perfected mortal's experience on paradise